Tiger Woods making his return at Riviera at the Genesis Invitational, making the cut on the number. I can get into my conspiracy theory of how he didn't want to make the cut.
Bro, like, can I tell you something that happened?
Well, let me set it up real quick.
Okay.
So he shoots the 67 on Saturday.
Yeah.
Lost his energy on Sunday. We saw that coming. But overall, 1 under for the tournament. Before you get into the cut thing, Michael, you walked with him in featured groups for 3 days. So just your overall assessment of Tiger and his performance.
Tiger playing was a win. Everything else was icing, and him making the cut was a huge cherry on top, because I'll tell you this. So the first 2 days that I was with him on Thursday and Friday, the first 2 rounds, and here's one of the things people forget. He played 16 holes in the Pro-Am.
Right.
I need to talk to people about this. If you're a sponsor, I know you give a lot of money. I know. And I know you feel like because you give a lot of money that you deserve, that you're entitled to play with Tiger Woods. And I know Tiger feels that he owes you that, right? If you say, hey, we're going to play in the Pro-Am on Wednesday, he's going to show up and play. I'm letting everybody know this right now. Stop making Tiger play Pro-Ams.
Play 3 holes. Play 3 holes.
Either that or you can... No, because if he starts playing, he's so hard-headed, and this is kind of what happened, that he won't stop because you're with some people that you know. Hey, man, these dudes write a large check. So I'm going to go ahead and tough this out. If you do anything, stand on a par 3 and just hit a tee shot for every group that comes through. Or just have lunch with everybody in the clubhouse. Just be in there for an hour. Enjoy that. Do a clinic or something. Don't go
all right, off the Pro-Am. Let's get to the real golf.
So here's to the real golf when it comes to Tiger. The first 2 rounds, it was freezing cold that in the mornings. It was freezing cold. So it was a good thing that he started Thursday in the afternoon, and I was terrified about the turnaround time between Thursday and Friday. But I think he actually putted better on Friday. And Friday, he looked like, because he was tired, that he wasn't going after it so hard, which then made the ball jump off the club face. He was hitting it further when he looked like he was swinging slower.
So let me get this straight. For those that say don't swing hard, the ball will go further, you just witnessed the greatest of all time do it.
How many times have I been saying when you go try to tell Superman, hey man, can you not try to fly for a second so I can wash your cape? It's got some kryptonite in it. And Superman don't tell me what to do. I fly whenever I want. Wham! Fly into a wall. Like, bruh, I just told you, let me wash the kryptonite out. You don't tell me what to do. Okay, Superman, keep hitting the wall and I'll be back when the cape is done. And then finally you're like, you know what? I'm going to just walk around the wall. Wham! The wall falls down. You just walked around it. And so... Now, I will say this, like when it came to it on Sunday, and I know how tough Tiger is as well. He's one of the toughest human beings that I know. And
no question.
Some super tough dudes. I don't think he really let on to how difficult and how much of a struggle it was for him. I mean, that's 88 holes that he walked. Not 72, 88. And on Tuesday, he told everybody he hadn't walked 72 holes. I mean, for years in competitive setting. And he didn't walk 72 to get ready for this. So the fact that he was able to walk 88 holes, now it's all about the recovery time for him. But what we saw out of Tiger, shot-wise, this dude still got it. And this is not me talking. I talked to other pros who talked to the pros that was in the group with him, and they were telling them seeing Tiger hit shots that they only seen Tiger ever try and hit, and no one else can hit. And if he's still doing it, that might change something. Remember we talked about the whole breakup thing? Well, yeah, sorry, bro.
She's back in your DMs, isn't she? She's back.
I just want you to know how much I care about you.
Now it's just about the physicality of getting through the rounds. But I want to touch on something.
Crazy? You ready to go crazy? If he recovers and if he feels good at the end of this week, we might see him at Players Championship. Don't tell nobody.
We'll keep that between us.
It's the flattest golf course on the PGA Tour, other than some. So, I mean, just saying.
I thought you were going to tell me he was going to win the Masters.
I would never say something that stupid.
Okay, that's a good segue to this, because I have gotten more side eye from this next comment. Oh. And I have put this in front of people who high level people at ESPN. I was with them at my opening XFL game on Sunday.
Congrats, man. Sounded awesome.
It was fun. Okay. I have put this out there to these people. You and I have talked about this, but I said, I don't think Tiger wanted to make the cut. And they're like, and I said, listen, I'm not saying he tried to miss it. I'm just saying he didn't want, I think that he was happy with his 36 holes into competitive golf. Towards the end of his second round, he started playing much quicker than he ever would. He knew what the number was. I believe that when it went to +1, he was like, damn, now I've got to go play 36 more. That's what I think. You were there. Am I crazy for thinking Tiger wasn't wild about making the cut?
No. Look, the bunker shot that he hit on 8, right? Or 7, sorry. He hit it, or was it 8? I think it was a bunker shot he hit on 8. The bunker shot that he hit on 8 was far back enough that if he really, it's a dangerous shot. I'm going to give you that. But if he may have been able to pull it off, he walked in that bunker and just was like, F this. And and then did the same thing
on 9.
Well, here's the problem. The problem on 9 was he hit a bad drive. And he didn't look comfortable over the drive. He didn't look like necessarily in balance, where I think that's where I think he was hurting a lot. I don't know. I don't know if he was trying to miss the cut, right?
No. But didn't he his second shot was short into the bunker.
Yeah, but the second shot was from the right rough. I'm talking about the drive that he hit that flared out to the right, ended up there. He wasn't, that swing was from a guy who's fighting probably pain.
So,
and then when he hits that shot and it literally, he hits it straight up in the air. And when when the ball came off the face, it was not getting to the green. And now when he got to the bunker, that's Waffle House. Is that ball, it definitely looked like sunny side up egg. It was a fried egg, and it was sitting so down. Now, this is what you and I talked about, so you know me, I'm going to put it out there. You know there's a backstop back and left of that hole, right? Yes. You know there's going to be no spin on that ball whatsoever, so you got to try and just chop down on that thing. It's going to pop up in the air, but you got to aim it so it comes out left, right? Because if you aim it at the flag, like even if it hits the flag stick, it ain't going in. Like it would be a 1 in a gabillion shot to do that. And that shot started right of the hole, which then when it hits the green, there's no backstop. It just funnels off to the side. So in that sense, it was like he looked like and probably felt like that's enough. I've had enough. And here's the last part. After he does his presser, I'm waiting for him because, that's what friends do. I give him a hug and I'm like, hey, man, good fight. And he goes, I tried. And walked to the locker room. So he didn't think he was making the cut.
So and I want to be clear about this so the internet doesn't go crazy, which it probably already will.
I know.
I am not saying Tiger purposely missed the cut.
Well, he didn't. He made the cut.
Tried to miss the. What I'm saying,
he didn't try hard enough.
when he wasn't comfortably in the number, when he wasn't 4 under on Friday or 5 under on Friday or 3 under, when he wasn't comfortably in, I don't think he minded not being there on the weekend. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't gonna. He played enough golf. I think in his mind, he's like, man, I walked a tough course. I got in 36 holes of competitive golf and I hit some really good golf shots. I'm good. I'm going to recover. I'll see you guys in Ponte Vedra.
And no, don't forget, I still got hosting duties to do.
Right.
I still got to hand out that trophy. I'm sure he's probably got some like sponsors things he's got to do, like go sit down and have dinner with people, like schmooze, hobnob, do the whole host thing too. So, like I said, I don't necessarily know that. Looking back at it and thinking about the way that he looked, his body and his facial expressions, he looked like a guy who he knew his body just didn't have anything left at that moment. That's what was so impressive, seeing what he did on Saturday. Is from Friday to Saturday,
incredible.
He found something. I don't know what he did to recover. I don't know if he maybe he slept in the cryo unit or something. Who knows?
Tiger didn't find something. Tiger went Tiger.
Kinda, yeah.
That's what he did.
He did.
To quote Chris Rock, Tiger, like, that's what he did. That Tiger didn't go crazy. That Tiger went Tiger. Like, he knew he was there in the weekend. He put on one final show.
Yeah.
And you saw it on Sunday.
Yeah.
Because he didn't have anything left.
Or maybe it was my fault because I didn't walk with him on Saturday. So I missed his best round. And then Shane Lowry, of course, had to look at me and be like, "What, they give you the day off from Tiger today? That way you out slumming with me?" I love Shane Lowry, him and
the best.
Sunday was great with Terrell Hatton. Can I just tell you, hey, heads up, Netflix people, Terrell Hatton, you're welcome.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.